Okay, here we are. All right, I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Stephanie Ray, also Stephanie Wurzel. If you want to know why, we won't talk about it now. That's not part of the business tip. So I'm doing business tips today. And the biggest thing I want to share, because I hit my goal in PRV last month of $1,500, which is a really great month for me. And I am consistently hitting anywhere between 700 and over 1,000 often. I just came out of a month that was pretty bad, that I only hit like 400 plus in February. So I was pretty down, and I think that that the business tip that I'm going to give you is going to help. So, okay, first of all, training. This is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about training because I have put myself into every single training I can possibly do. And the one I want to talk about the most, which I thought was the most unbelievable training ever, is Tracy Ashford's Hostess Coaching. She did it last month on the Glamberries page. And so if you haven't watched that, that is the key. I have done, like I said, every single training that has come across our pages since October of not even 2016, it was 2015. So I do, whenever a training comes up, I do it. And I try to do it to the best of my ability. Am I perfect? No, but I try. I really work very hard. It's homework. And so I feel like I've put myself through like a business school kind of situation. But this Hostess Coaching video is unbelievable. And I don't want you to get confused, because she talks about working with the hostess as if it's a home party. You can make your adjustments and be smart about it. Make your adjustments for a Facebook party. It all still makes sense. Okay? She talks about getting on the phone with your hostess. It is so important to do hostess coaching, and this was the exact reason why I was having very inconsistent parties. I was having great parties when my hostess was great, and I was having horrible parties when the hostess wasn't doing anything. Well, why wasn't the hostess doing anything? It was because I didn't coach her properly, and that was on me. And I realized, and I proved this to myself, because I rebooked a hostess that had a no sales party last year. I told her that I had learned some new techniques, and would she like to do another party? And she had just come out of a fundraiser that had hit over $600, because that hostess is amazing. And I don't even have to hostess coach that girl. She's done 2 parties for me. One was over $700. This one was over $600. She's just a phenomenal hostess. She knows what she's doing. And so I want you to know that, like, for the past 2 years, I've been sort of thinking, well, if I get a great hostess, great. If I don't, well, then I just got to get more parties. No, it is your job as a consultant to teach your hostess what you need them to do. And Tracy Ashford is unbelievable. I can't tell you everything she does. This is not a training video. This is a business tip. Go and watch her training. And if you see trainings come up, join them and do them. We've done tons. I encouraged Julie to run a consultant to SC training. Get your homework in. Okay, and here's the deal. Here's the real deal. And I tell this to people when they sign up. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? You have to work your business. It doesn't just happen overnight. These people that are making a lot of money, that's because they work their business every single day. And when you are sick and when you are tired, and I get it because I'm a single mom, look at the bags underneath my eyes. And this is like a normal day for me. I'm supposed to be looking pretty good. I'm exhausted. And I'm not telling you that you have to be exhausted, but you have to decide how much money do you want to make and how much do you want to do. Do you want to be a leader on your team, or do you just want to do a couple parties and make a couple extra, $100, $200 a month, which I think is fine. There's no judgment, but you still have to do work, and you have to do work every day. So business tip number 1 is trainings. And whenever you can, get into a training. When I'm sitting at my desk at work, I was just listening to the tag team trainings from last week that I missed. Because I can just sit there and listen to it while I'm working. So trainings, whenever you can, do them. Listen to them. Take notes from them. And Tracy Ashford is so straight on. She's unbelievable. She's down to earth, and she tells you exactly what to say. I have unbelievable notes from this. If there's any questions you have about Tracy Ashford's training, feel free to ask me, but I'm not going to answer your questions if you haven't watched it. You have to watch it first, okay? And the last business tip, and then because I'm at 5 minutes, is if you're sick, and you have things that are going on, I get it. But if you want to keep your business going, make sure that you're doing little things every single day with your business. So even if it's just to post on the team page, you need to stay connected. When you stay connected, you're more invested. Okay? So trainings, taking notes, and doing something every single day that keeps you connected to Jamberry. If that means that, and you don't think you can work every day, that's fine, but make sure that you calendar block out your calendar. And I say this, and like Lauren Vance would be laughing at me because I was a mess with this. Know what your business hours are, and when you're supposed to be working, work, and be very clear. Write down your 10 things or your 5 things that you have to do the next day, and when you have that 1 hour, work it. Okay, I've totally gone over. I love you guys. The weather is beautiful, even though I'm not in Punta Cana. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Have a great call. I'm sorry, I'm not live.